Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa. And today is Friday, so we remember everyone deployed. We got cicadas screaming. I'm going to probably be screaming because we always grab something red. Mostly I'm the only thing red today because I'm pissed off. Homeowner associations, I've had it up to here with them. Thank you, my love.
Are you done with that?
Not yet.
Okay.
I just needed a backup. Thank you. They need to remember that they are leadership is about being in a position of service, not authority, especially when the property owners are paying you fees, and then their property rights are not being supported or defended. And that is the duty of the homeowners officers. So had it up to here, but this is a journey. I think it's part of me letting go and understanding that I might love a home, but not a place. And I don't fit in here anymore. So love you all. Find your tribe, find your people. And I'm grateful for all of you that are watching. I'm going to go take a big swig and meet you guys on the other side. Grateful for our men and women in our service industry. What am I talking about? I'm so mad. I'm so frustrated. I'm sorry. I had a really bad day. Had a garage sale this weekend. Some entitled person that thought that it was a horrible thing to have a garage sale sign outside our entrance of our neighborhood, that somehow that lessened the property value of his precious home, tore down my sign so that I didn't have an opportunity to get rid of items that I need to get rid of for my move. And so they caused damage or harm to me and my family by me not having an opportunity to have a sign on shared property that I pay my fees to have use of. So anyway, I'm a little pissed off. I'm a little red hot. Anyway, but more garage selling tomorrow, more opportunities. It'll be half off here at the Davis household. 4304 Writer's Mark in Edmond, Oklahoma. Come join us. Be right back with Westwood right after this. How are you doing, Westwood?
I'm doing great. The red hot, lovely Litecoin Lisa.
Yes.
She's red hot. She's smoking hot right now.
Yes. I don't know.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. Shame on those who infringe upon others' rights.
Absolutely. Those who violate your rights.
Yeah.
Without any kind of what do they call it? With impunity, as they say.
Well, and it's one thing to for us all to live, make choices, have our own differences. I think that's really important. And for us to have our space and to be different and all of that. But when you infringe on someone else's rights, that's when you cross that line. I think that's what that's the part we miss, is so there's this common space here in our neighborhood, the entrances, that we all pay dues and we all have certain rights in our code, covenants, and restrictions to have use of. Yeah. And it's very specific. You cannot have a realtor sign out there. And that's part of the rules. Can't have a realtor sign. But in the code, covenants, or restrictions, you can have a garage sale sign up to 28 hours before your garage sale, during your garage sale, and then please take it down after. Yeah. And so I put my garage sale up not even 24 hours before. I the night before, the evening before, kind of 5 p.m. before, so that the evening traffic would see it coming home.
Yeah, right.
And then the morning of, and then today, and then some entitled person took it upon themselves. So my husband came home from getting his teeth cleaned around 10:30, 10:40, and it was still there. And then we were closing down our garage sale, kind of ish, but I was still kind of out there and watching around noonish because it was getting very hot.
Yeah.
And then I went to make a beer run so I'd be ready for happy hour. Cheers, y'all.
BEERRUN, beer run.
That's right. Cheers, y'all. And I came back, and my very tasteful, smallish yard sign from Ace Hardware. It's like a little plastic with a little, thing. Yeah. It says yard sale, and then it has our address, 4304 Writer's Mark, Edmond, Oklahoma. Join me tomorrow, 8 a.m. to, we might go long tomorrow, noon to, or 8 a.m. to, who knows? Everything's half off tomorrow.
That's what she said.
And please share this video and help us get the digital word out so we have lots of visitors in the neighborhood.
If I could make the drive, and I would do it if I didn't have other encumbrances. I
got to tell you.
I would.
I just don't know what's wrong with people.
Come out and party with you.
How could a sign at an entranceway bother you so much? You live in a neighborhood.
That's pretty sad.
How could a garage sale sign for one day or a weekend? It would be something if somebody left it up for like a week, or like, they never.
It's nonstop. It's got stains and mold on it.
Growing year round, at the front of the neighborhood. Yeah, I get it. Like, you gotta rip down my sign. My sale is not even over for the weekend. What's wrong with you?
I've been asking myself that about people for a long time.
Don't you think, like, people must just be so unhappy?
Yes, that's all it is. They're that unhappy that they got to project all that craziness and just misery on you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, I'm seriously considering.
You need to pray for them. Bless their heart. You need to say some prayers for them. They need some guidance.
I am seriously considering. I have to tell you, trying to find. I did ask my husband to call his car friends, and find one of those wavy, wacky, wiggly guys.
Oh, yeah, the little like hot dog looking thing. It goes like this.
I think that would be fun.
I mean,
I could find one of those and set up a generator, put it by the side of the entrance for
tomorrow. You get a spotlight, like one of those big bat signals? That'd be kind of cool, up in the sky.
24 hours in advance. I could shoot that up in the night sky.
There you go.
Might be fun. I still have a few more weeks before we move out. I could have garage sales every day.
Yeah.
We move out.
Leave that sign up 24/7, baby.
Might be fun. I don't know.
Having a garage sale.
Yeah, maybe every day. I don't know.
1 hour garage sale every day.
What's wrong with people?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know.
That's why, I mean, I went to Costco with Dad a couple of days ago, and I'm just like, I can't take this. This is driving me nuts. I mean, just the traffic, and it's just everything. I'm just like, I can't live like this. I mean, I can't be around this stuff. I mean, it's just like, everything's so artificial. I mean, when you have a different view, I'm at that point to where everything, I'm like, this is all fake. Why are y'all in a hurry? Why are y'all doing this stuff? And it's just, nope, I'm going. Country Mouse is going back.
Yeah, I was watching your video today too. How did you say it?
Well, I'm glad somebody watches it.
Yeah, no, I watch them all.
I love that.
Yeah,
so no. Sweet.
Well, and I try to share them all.
I know you do.
It's really good because it's a very genuine perspective about like what's going on, and just kind of take a minute. So if you guys aren't following Clint Westwood on YouTube, make sure you're following Clint Westwood on YouTube, because it's just like a very peaceful, well, not always peaceful.
Little down home common sense.
Yes, common sense, but also like, and you will do crypto perspective
Yeah.
sometimes, but it's great for you to like kind of zoom out. And you do that kind of like zoom out perspective, and you're like, listen, wait a minute, the world is crazy right now, but let's look at the big picture kind of thing.
Yeah,
And that
I'm a forest
was
for the tree guy. You know, some people they got to look at each individual tree and see what's wrong with it in that forest. And I'm like, that forest is beautiful. Just look at it and enjoy it.
yeah, yeah,
Stop with the tree thing.
yeah. No, it was really good today. I liked it. Yeah,
Well, thank you.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, Lord. So
Lord
Putin's,
Almighty.
I think he's probably live right now doing the breakdown with
Oh, Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin and Trump. I don't know what all's going down, but I did see that Putin was giving Melania, or returning, I believe, the Tartaria
Yeah.
Romanov,
Emerald.
the Romanov emerald. That's an Ozcom. The fact that it's an emerald
Emerald City.
is an Ozcom. Yep.
You know, and you got to thank the Romanov family, you know, before they were executed by the infiltrated bankster thugs in Russia and overthrew that monarchy. Um, yeah, there's a lot of this is just me. I haven't done a lot of research on it, but yeah, when you mentioned Tartaria, I see Russia as a a Tartarian theme. I mean, you look at the Kremlin. I mean, you know, and then you've got that Romanov family in what happened before that. We don't know our history. I mean, and what was really going on before that. And I think there are certain families. I've always had that thesis that there are certain families on different sides of the battle here, and that's why some of them get wiped out. You know,
Not all the way, because
and then some of them maybe go undercover and come back in a different form. I'm just saying.
they hide their children.
Yeah.
Remember that dream I told you about that time about about oh, I don't know. Well, you may not remember. It was a long time ago. It was one like
Jog my memory. Something
it
about
was like
a
when
night
we first
or
met.
something on a horse. Well,
Yes, it
was
was
that the
like
one?
when we first met, and I told you about how I had that about how I hid my baby or something,
Yeah.
and
I think I said you're like some kind of forest creature that lives in the woods when I first met you.
I think I'm a forest creature.
Well, you know what I mean. He's like some out of the, I don't know, not a
No,
forest creature, but you know, some
hold on. But
aura that comes out of the forest.
you're very sweet. But there's another thing. Oh dang. I don't think
Some kind of Sylvan Empress or something.
you're very kind. The other thing going along with that is that they are going to be auditing the Smithsonian.
I saw that. Very interesting. Who knows what they might find?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, the Smithsonian, the collector of all things that need to remain unseen.
So Elon and Tartaria, this Tartaria Lives person is like, hey, thanks for listening to Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Smithsonian, funded by U.S. government, along with contributions, grants, endowments, blah, blah, blah. They're finally give us our history back. When you said we don't know our history, audit the Smithsonian, they're actually doing that now. So that's happening.
That should prove very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any coincidence that, you know, you've got a year like 1913 when a lot of things happened. It covered up a lot of new agencies came in. They took over the healthcare system, the educational system, you know, shortly thereafter. I mean, military, everything. I mean, they took over everything. They took over all the institutions, you know, the thought institutions, everything. They rewrote the future. I mean, you know, they killed what we knew and the knowledge that we had. And I don't know, we had Jules Verne talking about, you know, all these, you know, fantastic journeys and all these things and all this. And then all of a sudden, you know, let's just make war on the people.
It's a great distraction.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you keep people in fear, you know, live in fear all the time and worried about where your food's going to come from. And, you tend to not get creative and think outside the box and create beautiful things. And that's where they want us. Hopefully
This,
that's changing.
yes, hopefully it is changing. Today is a pretty significant day. It's the anniversary.
Or the gold. Nixon.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep. Gold window closed.
The gold window closed.
Yep. No gold for you.
No gold for you. And then yesterday there was the big thing with the Social Security promise being signed.
I missed that. What happened?
So I didn't get to watch the whole, like, I've been preparing for the whole great garage sale.
You've been fighting garage sale sign thieves.
I have so much respect for people that hold a garage sale going this, like, I go to garage sales all the time, for my business and my little thrifting gig and my hobby and all that. But it's a lot of work.
Oh, it is. It is a lot of work. You got to be there, and people show up early, and it's like, I'm still putting stuff out.
No, the prep, the weeks in moving, like
tags and box. You got to have the money box and the right change because they're bringing 20s, and it's like,
Well, and I thought, like, we've moved 4 26-foot trucks out of this house. Me and Charlie. I boxed most of it myself. He hauled it. He hustled it. And we have movers coming to get the big furniture.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks or a week and a half or something. But even with that said, I was able to haul out. I mean, the pictures are unbelievable of the little stuff that I'm like, where did this come from? Like a ironing board. I'm like, I didn't even know we had an ironing board.
It's amazing how much stuff you accumulate.
It's unbelievable. And the stuff
just keeps on coming.
Epic. Yeah. And the this shark thingy. And then he had like 3 chainsaws and I don't
all
even
different sizes.
Insane. Like just insane things. And Canon had stuff. And do you know how many I don't even want to let people know how many like cookie sheets we had. Obscene. Like just crazy.
The cookie eatingest family I've ever seen.
No, yeah, and we don't even eat cookies.
I don't even use the cookie sheet.
We don't.
Why do we have all these cookie sheets?
It's insane.
It came in a 10-pack. It was a better deal.
It's crazy. All the things. I don't know. And then as we've learned, like health things, so there's like this horrible thing that comes out of there's this horrible metal that comes out of air fryers, and it puts heavy metal into your food. So I'm like, oh my God, get rid of the air fryer. So I'm like selling the air fryer, which I probably in good conscience should have just thrown it out and not sold it because then I'm poisoning someone else. But I sold it.
You choose your path though. I mean, if they choose a cheap air fryer, then that's their choice.
I did only sell it for $5. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe that's worse.
I should have bought it from you, and then we could put it in the bar.
But then I would feel terrible every time somebody used it.
Yeah, but when people get hungry in a bar, they really don't care.
I know. It's just
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I do.
Double-edged thing.
I've got an air fryer in here already.
We'll get rid of it. It's terrible for you.
All right. Get the solar oven out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Solar oven is good.
Anyway, fire.
Also get rid of your microwave and all your Teflon pans. Did you know that people with birds cannot use Teflon pans because it will kill the birds? Like canary in a coal mine.
That's what I was just thinking. I couldn't say it fast enough. Yeah, it's like a canary in a coal mine right there.
So why do we cook with Teflon?
Because it's marketing.
Oh my God.
We could cook it with cast iron.
How stupid are we?
Is that a rhetorical question?
It kills birds to cook.
Birds don't have quite the immune systems we have. We can handle more. We get a slow death. They get the fast death. So we can take it longer than they can. Is that the garage sale? The infamous garage sale sign?
This is the sign that was so offensive that some petty neighbor stole my garage sale sign.
I mean, come on, man.
I mean, my
Really?
handwriting's not the best, I will admit.
Better than mine.
But Lord.
I had people take my Ron Paul signs out of the front yard in the middle of town when I was multiple times, when he was running for president. Just taking Ron Paul signs. I mean, who hates Ron Paul?
I need to electrocute it.
Oh, dude.
I need to figure out what they would see
Yeah.
about battery. I
There's
mean,
there's gotta be a way though. Tesla technology electrocutes it from a distance.
yeah, if someone can figure that out tonight and send it to me.
Benny!
Oh, my mother has beautiful handwriting, and this is the greatest compliment to me that she says it looks like an okay sign to me.
Well, there you go.
Um,
Good enough.
yeah. So if somebody can figure out how to electrocute it for me, it's not in my yard, it's at the entrance in the common area.
Is there a power pole nearby? Can we jump off of that?
I don't know.
Oh, they look like they're from Raiders of the Lost Ark when the Ark gets opened.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. I stopped asking. I mean, honestly, it's not even worth it. I can't even. Do your thing. Follow your path. Your path.
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Save yourself. I saw that you said something about that today in a response to a tweet, I think in the Cliffs, one of his feeds or whatever it was, one of his tweets. You said, you got to save yourself. Nobody's coming to save you.
I did.
100%.
Somebody was
sit back and wait for reinforcements. I mean,
yeah, somebody was pushing. So Cliff had said, somebody was arguing and saying, oh, but you've been saying $600 silver. Come on, Cliff, save me. And I said, listen, it is completely fair and in line for Cliff to make, thank you, babe, for Cliff to make a disclaimer, just like every other YouTuber,
right?
Twitterer.
Everybody talking about $1 million Bitcoin. Nobody calls them on it.
He's making a disclaimer just like everyone else. That's completely fair and in line. No one is coming to save you. This is the time now for everyone. There's information out there. There's plenty of tools, AI included, for everyone to do your own due diligence and make your own choices. Right. What do you want to do with the future? What are you into? Are you a hodler? Are you into tech? Do you want to learn more? This is the time where we get to make the choices.
Right. And you manifest your reality and quit waiting for somebody else to, create it for you.
And we don't get to blame someone else when it wins or it fails. No. This is the time. If you win, you don't get to say, Cliff, I did it for me. But you also, if you fail, you don't get to blame him either. Right. And that's what I think, personally, that's what I think his statement was. He was releasing everyone both ways. Look, you're going to win or you're going to fail, but you're going to do it on your own. And so I think it was a great thing. I think it's the same thing Charlie Lee did when he, quote, sold the top. He was releasing everyone and saying, like,
absolutely, there's no target now. There's no central guy running the show.
Do you believe in Litecoin or not? Do you see what I see? Do you see the tech? Do you see what the team is building? And are you in or you out? You choose.
Exactly. Right? And a lot of people jump ship, and blamed him because, I bought it at, $350 and sold it at $100, or whatever. That's like, you didn't have to. It's up to you. I didn't.
Look, Jeff is being very honest. I blamed psychics last time. That's very honest. And that's a lesson.
I remember
everybody
that.
Can learn.
Yeah.
And then he's like, look, and now I choose for myself. I mean, I'm putting words in his mouth. I don't mean to put words in your mouth.
But that's what you do. I mean, and so there were some psychic hits and this and that. There's always going to be hits. There's always going to be losses. But ultimately, I'd rather deal with my own mistakes than have somebody else make decisions for me. I mean, I can deal with myself. If I screw up, it is what it is. Yeah. Move on.
Charlie used to say with his staff that would come in, at the dealership. He was a manager at a dealership. He had a lot of employees and whatever. And people would come in, sob story. He'd say, you know what? I'll trade your bag of shit for my bag of shit any day.
Right.
But here's the deal. You come to work and you leave that stuff at the door and you work your ass off and you can pick it up when you leave. Because
Right.
everybody's got it. Everybody's got a big sob story, but you also have great joys in your life. And you can choose to look at the good or look at the bad in your life every day.
Bingo. There's so much. Well, you have oxygen today, don't you? That's a pretty positive thing.
That's right.
Let's start with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're able to get out of bed and walk. That's a pretty good move. You know, you ought to feel good about that. I mean, think of how, I mean, it's no stranger to you. I mean, you know, think of all the people that don't have opportunities that you have, you know, and never will. And yet they move on and they move forward. And then, you know, we cry and moan because we don't have our $600 silver. I mean, we cry and moan because the price of, you know, the Mexican restaurant's up 20% this year. And it's like, some people don't get to go to the Mexican restaurant. I mean, you know what I mean? They're scrounging for food in the cabinet and they don't have any. And it's just like, be glad that you've got a cabinet. Be glad that you've got a home. Be glad that, you know, you can wake up and, you know, you're not in a tent, leaky tent, getting rained on. I mean,
be
come
glad
on, man.
Sometimes you're just glad you have a leaky tent, you know?
Right. I mean, you might not have a tent. And so you're jealous of the person who's got a tent. Give me a break.
No.
Give me a break. Stop.
And there are a lot of good people making good choices. That was when that person that made that comment, and I just wanted to, you know, lovingly remind them, like, hey, this is about taking personal my life lesson. And I didn't mean to be preachy at them as much as it was a reminder of my own life lesson, is taking personal responsibility for your health, your wealth, your personal safety, all of that. And that is what is that's what gives you freedom, is when you take that on for yourself.
It is.
That's really what gives you freedom.
And you know, I mean, I know a lot of things, a lot of stories, and you know, about your life. And I mean, you know, the lovely Litecoin Lisa has had some struggles in her life. She's had some very tough times in her life. And look at her now. You'd never know it. I mean, she's always happy, and you know, unless somebody takes her sign, and I'm not admittedly so, I'd be pissed off.
Sign. I am very mad.
Yes. I know. But I mean, you handle everything in stride, you know, in the midst of all the things, you know, you choose to make, you know, your life better today, you know, and move forward and enjoy the beautiful things. And that's what it comes down to. The world is full of beautiful things, and we just walk
and
by
lots of dishes, lots of beautiful dishes.
Lots of beautiful dishes.
Yes. Ask Polly.
Seek them out. Seek out those beautiful things, right, Lisa?
Yes, ask Polly. He helped me learn how to wrap them properly.
Yes, I saw that. I was an eyewitness.
I'm really good at it now.
There you go.
And
there it is.
Dish wrapper. What else would
I picture you, like, you know, singing at the sink or something. You know, it's like.
I don't like washing them.
Right.
I don't wash them.
No.
I put them. I've learned a trick. The majority of even antique or vintage dishes, I learned this from one of my friends that does estate sales. You can put in the dishwasher, but with only just a couple drops of Dawn. Don't use the pods with, because they have the abrasive stuff in. Yeah. Just a couple drops of Dawn on like a gentle cycle. And then you don't have to wash them by hand.
There you go.
It's a good trick.
Little tricks of the trade right there.
Yeah. There is some other good stuff going on.
Nothing like fine china.
Fine china, I love it. You can never have too many cents. Oh, poor Polly. He's
oh, goodness.
You're a nightmare.
Hey, I wrote down a quote real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I got a good quote. It says, your next move is more important than your last mistake.
Aw.
Yeah, you got to think about that. You know, it's like, hey, you know, you make mistakes in the past. It's like, you know, your next move is the most important thing you can do. But looking at that stuff, move on. Just decide. You know, move on. Make a good move.
That is chessboard. What was that?
It was a picture on a chess. That quote was on like a chessboard. It says, your next move is, you know, more important than your last mistake.
I'm bringing you a chessboard. Oh, I wasn't going to tell you that.
How did I know? I'm terrible at Christmas. I guess
I
every
am
present.
too.
I
Well,
guess it all.
I'm
Everybody
way
hates it.
worse. I tell everybody what I'm giving them before I
Yeah,
give it.
well, so now I get no more gifts.
Yeah. Well, I'll just give it to you early. But
Checkmate.
it's very cool. It's like is it the 2020 election? I don't know. It's a political one. It's
Gotta love it.
Yeah, it'll be very good.
We got asses and elephants.
Yeah. And the funny thing about you saying that quote, and maybe Charlie will be watching and he can chime in. My dad, so he's been, reworking the garage because we're going to be staying with my mom while we're building and as we're, moving to Arkansas and all this. And so we're reworking her garage to be our like store for our online store. Yeah. And so he's going through my dad's like tool bench and all this. And my dad loved Thai food and Chinese food and all this. Yeah. And he loves little things, even though my dad was a ginormous man. Like he was like 6 foot, I don't know. And
he was big
hands, but he loved tiny things. And he loved to sort, like he used to lay French fries in a line.
I got you. He likes the little patterns and keeping everything organized. Okay,
organized things, And he had this, what is it from the Chinese cookie thing?
Fortune cookie.
Yeah. And he had, hopefully Charlie will put it in there. Mom might remember it. Mom might have it on the table. And it was something like that, almost that same exact saying, like your next move is not a mistake or is a good turn or something like that. It was something about moving or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was really sweet. I felt like it was a message from my dad. So
there you go.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have those things where you're like, it's just too coincidental where it's a message from the other side.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Yes, it happens. I mean, if you're paying attention and you're aware, I mean, it's happening all the time. Mm-hmm. I mean, all the time, signs are everywhere. And it's just that we get wrapped up in all the BS and we get caught up in all the madness. But I mean, just go take a walk by the trees, and you'll see something will hit you and you're just like, wow, that reminds me of, and it's because it's your intuition. I mean, you're connecting. I mean, and so it's out there all the time. And we just fail to reconnect and, tap into those frequencies. I always think about, like you used to have the AM radio in the car, the dial, the old cars, you'd turn it.
Yeah.
The music's playing, all of it, all the music, all the time. It's just you're not tuned into it. But you turn the dial, and you hear that frequency. You turn that dial, you hear that frequency. It's always playing. You're just not tuned into it. You just got to turn that dial and dial in, and then you can feel it. And so that's how I look at all this stuff. It's all out there. It's just we're not listening. We're on the wrong channel.
Well, and that ties into how they changed the music.
Yeah.
To that whatever
the different beats or whatever it is, the frequency, and
just to mess with us and just so that we couldn't receive the energy that we needed from the music or whatever, or the messages. I was thinking about this too, receiving the messages just today. How who was talking? I don't know, somebody on Blockchain Roundtable, maybe it was was talking about Vivek Ramaswamy and how he invented email. And basically cryptocurrency is a messaging system.
Yeah.
We call it coins.
Right. But it's not coins. It's just a movement of digits. I mean, it's just a record. It's a record keeping thing. You just kind of like changing.
Yeah.
And then you're messaging all the computers that, hey, this is what happened.
It's a transaction. It's sending a message or a transaction.
Basically.
And that's where I keep going back to the post office. And if we're having this Social Security now is giving everybody a digital post office box, let's just say in theory, if we were to have Crazy Lisa's idea, are we all going to get our little crypto public address?
You've used that analogy for a long time, so that's interesting.
And maybe our private key is sent to us as well, and we're set and we're told, don't give out your PIN number, your private address. because
Right.
this is how you receive your
Yeah. It'll,
stuff.
yeah, it'll probably be some, this is where I think something like Digibite would be awesome. Like a
Sure.
Digi ID. I mean,
The
it'll be some
idea,
biometric thing or some unique identifier thing to where it can't be hacked. You know what I mean? Might
yep.
be a chip implant or something, your DNA, or
I hope
I
not,
hope
but
not, but I could see it going that dark way if they wanted to. But I mean, we don't want that to happen. But no, I mean, right now we uniquely identify ourselves, through a face scan, could be a retina scan, could be, all kinds of different things. But on the one side, that's scary, but on the other side, it's that uniquely identifies you so that if no one else has it, except maybe a twin, um, but a retina scan would be different. DNA would be the same. But I mean, that protects you. That's like nobody can access this except you,
mhm,
So,
yeah.
and that's kind of an important thing.
And I know we've
You
been
want
told,
somebody accessing all your crypto,
right?
taking it, be horrible.
We've been told that that is so bad and scary because like the Bible stories have been told
Right,
that's so negative and whatever. But if I knew that only I could open it,
right,
is that so bad or scary?
right. If you
I'm
know
just
for
kind of
sure that that's the only way to
devil's
do it,
I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm curious to have I would love to have that discussion with some really, you know, uh technical minds and
round table,
a
big panel,
round table. Yeah.
right,
Well,
and
and
get the
you and people that I really respect to have big thinkers kind of flesh that out because
yeah,
I think that we know that the church, the big C, not the people of,
right,
but have used a lot of stories and narratives to control people or scare them and have used fear and whatever. But
sure,
like, is that really a bad thing? I don't know. I'd love to have that discussion.
right. We need to maintain law and order, and we're going to do it with doctrine.
But could it also give you privacy?
I mean,
Because
that, yeah, you got to really
it's
hash
your
that out.
IP. And if the government doesn't own it because it's your IP and they cannot control it.
Right. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing because, yeah, if you have access to, let's say you've got a private key that only you can access based on whatever criteria, you're not going to be really accessing government money like we do now, because you're looking at a lot of decentralized coins out there, just take Bitcoin, for instance, Litecoin. I mean, you'll be accessing those things. So, I mean, what is government money really going to be in the future? Will it even exist? You know what I mean? Yeah, you might have stable coins, that kind of thing. But I mean, ultimately, you've got all these other digital assets that, I mean, I don't think people are going to be hoarding stable coins. You know what I mean? I mean, they might be just for transactions and
It might
using,
just be
but
transaction.
as far as you're not going to be like stacking stable coins, I wouldn't think. You're going to be
I,
stacking things that have a finite supply that have, a track record of a network that's been running for a long time. So it's going to be an interesting shift. I mean, and we are shifting. There's no doubt in my mind. It is all going digital. I mean, went to the bank today and I asked them, I was just curious because I went to a coin show a few weeks ago and I see all these coin dealers on TV. They always sell stuff for way more than it's worth. But the penny's going out of, they're done. They're done making a penny after this year. And so there's a premium on, the pennies coming to 50-cent roll. And there's a premium, a very high premium. One guy bought a roll of pennies that are worth 50 cents face value for $20, 2025 pennies, because it was in a mint. Yeah, it was in a mint roll from Philadelphia, or a mint roll from Denver, a mint roll from maybe San Francisco, just so that they could have a roll made from that mint.
the last year.
For the last year. And so there's a high premium on this stuff. So I went to a couple of banks today and I said, "Hey, you guys got pennies that you sell?" And oh yeah, how much is a box? And I didn't know how many were in it. $25. I'm thinking, for a box of pennies, that's a lot of weight. And I said, "But are they mint issued rolls or are they hand rolled here?" "Oh no, we hand roll them." I said, You ever get the mint rolls?" And they're like, "Not really." And I went to another bank and they said, "Oh, we don't even have the box. We just got a few rolls."
I wonder if you can get them from Andy.
I don't know, but see, here's the thing: they're putting premiums on them now. All the dealers are marking them up because there's a demand now, because it's the last year and everybody wants to get, that one of those last rolls from the mint sealed up.
Yeah.
It's getting to that point where you'll have to get lucky.
Get lucky. Well, speaking of things being phased out, this was another thing. Like, if you don't think our money's changing, and going out of. Ooh, and I have another really cool thing. Okay, after this. Ooh. Okay, after this, my brain just jumped. But Treasury announces the end of federal and probably all the other one paper checks on September 30th.
Okay, so they're ending paper checks on September 30th.
Yep, done.
That's the end of the fiscal year, I think. I think that's the end of the fiscal year. So yeah,
So
that's it. They're going digital, baby.
this
That's
goes
it.
in line with the Social Security numbers going
Yep,
digital. Now,
everything.
end of Treasury checks. So currently, like, okay, you know, when Mia was dying, my assistant embezzled all that money.
Yeah.
And so the state treasury still, so that girl has to pay back. It's been 8 years, whatever. She has to pay back every month the payment, whatever. And then the treasury writes a check to the foundation, and then we donate it to this other nonprofit. And but those checks, those physical checks are going away.
Yeah.
So all this is going digital. So that means
Yep, it is. I mean, so it'll be a USD coin or something, you know, or US Phoenix or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if the government's going to issue it though, because there is that thinking that they'll issue treasuries like they do now, and the Fed won't buy them, and governments might not buy them. But I think corporations might be the ones issuing the stable coins, and they're going to be the ones holding the US debt in their treasuries. So you'll have like Amazon coins that are stable coins and Walmart coins and all that. So I think it might go more corporate than banking. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or it might go all different ways.
And you're shopping at the company store kind of thing. I don't know.
Maybe. But I think they'll all be regulated to where, Amazon can have its own stable coin, but it'll be worth, $1, whatever a dollar's worth, and you'll be able to transfer it back and forth between everything. But that'll be kind of their note, I guess you could say, on the debt that they might purchase. And that way the debt gets monetized if we continue doing the debt. We've got to buy all these buyers because everybody wants to have a stable coin. And so, the government can continue to funnel money and they'll soak it up. And it's going to go into the real sound digital assets, though, because if you start creating stuff that way, I mean, of course, they're going to be buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, those kind of coins with it. Wouldn't you? Rather than holding a stable coin?
Yeah, I'm not a stable coin. I'm trying to find most current reveals album cover. Life of a Showgirl. Show me the album cover. That's on Instagram. So Taylor Swift did this interview.
Oh yeah, 13.
Swift
system. The Swift system.
Think about the Swift system ending. Why do they want to flood the news with the word Swift? Because they want to cover up the Swift system dying. Her and what's his face were supposed to break up or something. I don't keep track of it. Notice all this silver on it. Life of a Showgirl. Blah, blah. She says in the interview, the reveal date of new album, October 3rd. These are the names of it, like fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, Opalite, father figure, eldest daughter, ruin the friendship, actual romantic, wish list, 9 would, 10 is canceled, 11 is honey. That's funny. When they were talking online, they said 10 was honey. Anyway, 12 Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carter. And then during the interview, she said she did leave some Easter eggs. And I thought she said on the album, but maybe she said in the show or something. But she said, I walked off stage when I came out, and when I came on stage, and when I walked off stage, I did something different. I walked off through a orange door.
Our orange man.
Well, I'm thinking Bitcoin.
Oh, that's true. What do you think of that?
Swift
Bitcoin's off my radar. I don't even know.
Swift on out through Bitcoin.
Well, that makes sense. I can
I mean,
see that. I can see. Yeah, all right, that's a legit analogy. It's not too far of a reach. I mean, who knows?
I don't know.
And when's that come out? October the 3rd, you
3rd.
said? October 3rd. Man, that's always that's when the 2008 crash happened. It was like October 4th or 5th, I think, right around that time frame.
Well, and then that's 30 days after all that stuff with ending the paper treasury check.
Getting rid of pennies, probably doing nickels next.
Pennies, getting rid of and getting everybody on the digital social security.
Yeah, they're ramping it up.
Yeah. That's where, like, if you think Epstein is the biggest news in town, that's not what's really happening, you guys.
There's a lot at work. There's a lot going on. There's definitely, that's the case.
Yeah.
I mean, we are transitioning right now.
Yes.
I mean, we are. We're leaving the old system of monetary finance, or whatever we call it, financialization, and you're going digital. I mean, that's where you're at. It's going digital.
And what a coincidence. Guess where we'll be October 1st through, what is it? 1st through 5th?
Where?
Westwood Ranch.
Well, there you go.
Church,
ranch, farm, camp.
We're going to get it right.
It's Westwood. It's all the things. It's the best place on earth.
That's right. That's right.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. I'm being
so baby.
Yeah.
We're talking about passing plates today, talking about different churches out there, right? And I said, yeah, I always go to church, they pass the plate. I'm like, where's the food at? There's nothing in it. You're not supposed to eat, I need another piece of bread. Can you hook me up? You got more of that wine?
Yeah.
Give me the bottle. How much in the bottle? No, that's only in the priest's sanctuary.
That's for adult time.
What do they call that? Not the cloture. What is it called?
I don't know.
I've never seen a priest at a wedding that wasn't half lit. Let me just say that.
I've never seen one that wasn't all the way lit and full.
I was being generous.
Anyway. Oh, also new great information. Although I think this is also a bunch of malarkey because they mostly don't even answer the phone. But they're saying that they can get into your other accounts and all this. But to be honest, I just think it's a bunch of fear porn. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of fear porn. Oh, well, I have some really exciting stuff coming up. I'm going to have a friend on soon that they're having a big celebration all across the nation, the 250th celebration of the birthday of the U.S., Marca. And I'm going to be a part of coordinating for Arkansas. And so if you're in Arkansas, please reach out to me if you want to be a part of that. I would love to have your help. And I chose Arkansas because that's going to be my new home state. And that is what I'm going to be a part of. So it's part of the effort that I met Felisa at when I got to the opportunity to speak at South Dakota during 4th of July in, I think it was 2019 or 2020, and at Mount Rushmore, and do Light the Lantern and all that. So it's all of that crew. I can't remember all their names, but I'm really thankful to be a part of that. And so we're going to be gearing up. And if you want to help me with that in Arkansas, please message me either on X or at my website, litecoinlisa.net. And it should be a lot of fun. So
Sounds like a lot of fun. Should
yeah,
be a firecracker of a deal.
yeah. They're going to do, they've got, it's White House sanctioned, and Trump signed off on it. And they've got 50 states for 50 weeks. So they're going to do a different state every week. And
Nice.
yeah,
There's a lot of big things planned. I see I think I shared with you the U.S. Mint. Some of the coins are rolling out. Kind of the throwback look of
it's
that
really,
beautiful period that we had. In history, the Art Deco looking things, and I mean, it's just bring back that. It is like that Tartarian feel. Like that transition out of it, maybe. The end stages of that, and it's just that I don't know. It's a there's something about that time period. I don't know what it is. I mean, you look at the buildings, the architecture, the artwork, and the music, and it's just no,
it's really beautiful.
bring it back.
And it's really powerful.
It is. It's very
frequency and
evocative,
the,
of the emotion.
yeah, the motion, the repetition of the patterns, all that. It's really beautiful.
It really is. It's like a classical, not Greek, but just just a classical look to it. It's in a different way. I don't know. Something about that period. Sure, I lived through it.
I feel like it too. I always felt like I was like back in the 20s, roaring 20s,
Yeah.
kind of like flapper, gangster,
Yeah.
not gangster. I wasn't
What
so
you
much
saying?
a gangster.
Now you're a gangster.
Now I just get mad about things, but
You're a gangster on a sign stealer.
yeah, on the science. There was another thing. Gosh, when you just said that, oh, forget it. Anyway, there's these kite hawks are terrible. The reverse repo has reached its lowest level in more than 4 years, and I guess that's mimicking that 2008 time frame.
There you go again.
There we go.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Now it's about time for a reset of some sort. And I think this will be the reset. It's not going to be a kick the can moment. It's going to be, we're turning it all over.
We had so much fun. Okay, I had to share this with you guys. So at our little garage sale, I could not help myself. I had to make a sign, because this is how we change things, right? We change the language. We change where we are in the ever present now, like Uncle Cliff says. So our sign says, we accept Litecoin, Bitcoin, Digibyte. I think I said Ethereum. I can't remember what else I wrote on there.
What about the Doge?
I did not say the Doge.
Not the Doge.
I said US Silver Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
I put Cash App because then I could swap it to Bitcoin,
Yeah.
And I said dirty fiat Fed notes, aka cash.
I love it. Seriously, you get somebody thinking about that. It's like, why should you call it that?
And I had several people have conversations with me about it, which was really fun.
There you go.
So I had like some really, I just love having conversations with people about this kind of stuff. And so I had several people ask me, little old guys, of course, smile, and they love the Silver Eagles. Oh, you take a Silver Eagle? I was like, oh, absolutely. I'll take it at Spot, whatever. And they're like, oh, you know what Spot is, and they thought that was cool. And then I had a couple ladies that they were like, oh, I don't have cash. Oh, you take cash. They saw the word Cash App.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like glancing over it, Cash App. Okay. And, but I was like, oh, but I would take crypto too. And they're like, huh?
Yeah.
What's crypto? So then I got to.
You like Sasquatches and chupacabras.
Yeah. But just having a sign that gives other options, like when you have a garage sale, if you're going to, at your business, like just be part of the conversation that is the future. You know what I mean? Like
put it out there. It strikes the conversation up. And you have a discussion, and it's a good opportunity to educate. And you might meet somebody that's like, oh, that's cool. You too. And then you have a new friendship, and the universe brings you together.
So it was fun. Like I said, we had a really great day, a really great time. My little helper, my little Cannonball, was out there helping me. And he had his own little station with all his stuff. And he's like, wow, he had the first sale and he made
All
20
right.
bucks on his first sale. He's like, oh, this is pretty good.
Hey, I like this.
He's like, we should do this every weekend. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I'll buy a lot of Twizzlers, baby. $20.
That's right. So it was pretty fun. It was a good day, most of all.
Yeah.
It's a good family friendly kind of event.
Yeah, it definitely is. It teaches people about money and interaction. And, you always get the people that come up and ask you weird questions that you don't know how to react to, especially as a, 15-year-old, 14-year-old, I mean, they're kind of like, it helps you to react to people and kind of, when they're kind of weird, because there's always that. And it's good. I mean, it really is. I mean, it doesn't hurt you to learn about people and understand, how they
Yeah.
are.
He had this one guy was super awkward but kind,
Yeah.
He was
I know.
like he was trying to buy Cannon stuff, but he was like a grown man and putting Cannon's little beanies on his head because Cannon had them all 25 cents. And Cannon was like, sir, those don't really fit you. He's like, oh, it's okay. I'll take them home and
what do they call it? I thought it was a yarmulke. Isn't that what it is?
he's like, I'll give them to my grandkids. And he was like, okay, sir, but those don't really fit you. You don't have to buy them.
Oh my. Come on, sell it.
No, Cannon's like worried about, and then it was so sweet. He kept carrying everybody's stuff to their car. Cause he like the first one, it was a little older lady. And I was like, you need to carry that to her car. And so then he thought he had to carry everybody's stuff to the car.
Did he get any tips?
I don't think so.
No.
But that's
he's not talking.
Yeah, he didn't tell me if he did, but that's okay. But he was just
no tax on tips.
I was proud of him that he, was considerate and
that's awesome.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you feel helpful and you're engaged, and it's healthy. It's good. I mean, garage sales are interesting things.
It was a good family experience.
It really is.
And we'll be having it tomorrow at 4304 Riders Mark, Edmond, Oklahoma. Half off most things. And if not, ask me, make a deal. I may just let you haul it off at this point. But
man, wish I could get down there. Take the Volkswagen Golf. The hatchback. Load it up.
I might bring you things I'll walk around with the camera and I'll bring you things in October. I was trying to take picture or ask you.
What you got?
Remember that one tent, but you said no, it's probably too big.
Yeah,
it probably is too big.
9 of these misfits in a tent. I don't know, man.
I know that might cause I don't even know.
A lot of family strife and community discord, and I don't know.
I know. Work. I was like, well, that would work if you didn't.
You go in the cabin. You go in the tent. You
better just
go over there.
Yeah, better to separate everyone.
Right.
Goodness. Oh, okay.
Easy being me.
Here's the other bizarre thing, and I think I sent you this. I had a very strange exchange with a man when I went to go get change for the garage sale.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, do I know you? Did you go to the local school, whatever? And I was like, no. And he's just kind of, you meet those people, they're just kind of sweet, but awkward.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm not from around here. I didn't go to high school here. And he's like, oh, well, I just remember, he's trying to have this conversation with me.
Yeah, he's trying to find commonality here.
No.
Segue.
He's trying to segue into a conversation that is forced. And that's where I was like, this is weird. And he's like, well, I just remember, sitting there watching Reagan get shot. And
I remember that in second grade.
And Haig saying,
Alexander Haig
saying, I'm in charge now.
I think so. Yeah. I vaguely remember that.
And how odd that is because he goes, the vice president should be in charge. Right. And why would Haig say he's in charge? And and I'm like, I am trying to engage with the teller and he is bouncing around wildly like an autistic teenager. and trying to engage with me like sideways, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And
You're like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
why are you forcing this conversation
There
on me?
might have been a reason the universe brought him to you, though, because that might be an important tidbit of information.
That's what I'm saying.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
hey, Fed boy, I don't need this knowledge, or do I? Or maybe you're not a Fed boy. Maybe you're a friend.
Yeah,
Maybe your little alien friend that needs to tell me this.
that could be.
So does everyone know this? So then I start grokking it up, and it is true
Yeah, I
that
remember that.
it actually is a thing. So why would
I don't know, what was he? Was he secretary? What was he secretary of? Was he
Secretary of
defense?
State like Hillary?
Oh, of state. Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay,
Just
yeah.
like Hillary.
I
So
mean,
is there some kind of secret or imbalance in our structure that the vice president really doesn't have power, and actually
well,
the
maybe it fell under
secretary?
continuity of government or something.
That's what I'm wondering.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because
So
really the vice president, I mean, I guess can take over in an incapacitated president, but I mean, if it's like a state emergency kind of situation like that, maybe it's like war powers, emergency powers kick in, and it's like, I'm in charge now.
why would it change under continuity of government? Why does it go to Secretary of State under
That's a
continuity
good
of government?
question. I don't
And
know.
then who is our Secretary of State right now?
Little Marco Rubio. Little Marco. Little Marco.
Just saying.
Yeah. What
It
a
was
Cuban
very
revolution.
strange. It was very strange. And my little wings are, I'm flying like my like my bird. It was the oddest conversation.
Yeah, it happened for a reason.
I think he might have been maybe he was a very tall, slender, little angel.
Could have been. You never know.
Yeah.
Never know. Messenger. That's all an angel is, right? Messenger, isn't that the word?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Sometimes they look different. He was very kind.
They can look any way they want.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I would try to look more like Melania if I had an option. I'm just, she's kind of beautiful. But anyway, it was such a bizarre conversation that it had my mind spinning. And I was trying to unpack it, and I'm like,
yeah, of all people, he comes and tells you this. But the one that's going to be like digging into, what does this mean?
yeah,
I'm something.
Yeah. And I can't sleep for 2 days now.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks a lot.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. And I'm going to bug all my friends about it and grok it up 2 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, what in the world? So now I'm like, now I have to go grok it up under continuity of government. Does that change? And remember remember when there was just recently there was a press conference when they asked what was their name? It was like the mayor or something, and they said the pecking order, or what's it called? The
chain of command.
Chain of command. They said, "What's the chain of command?" And she goes, "Huh?
Order of secession, right?
Or what does that matter? Or what is that?" Or something. She didn't even know. And then someone else stepped in and answered the question.
So they're just puppets.
Well, we know that.
Right.
But why is it Secretary of State? And then what branch is Secretary of State under? Is that Department of Defense? And so does that mean it's military?
That's a good question. I don't know. Secretary of State would be
over.
Does it oversee the Pentagon? No, I don't know. I don't know the whole.
Is that how the military takes over? I'm gonna have.
I mean, you got a lot of troops on the street right now in DC, at least.
I know. That's another question I have.
I mean,
so if Trump was able to put the National Guard in now, why wasn't he able to do it on January 6th?
It wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, come on. I need a better answer than that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you had to have 4 years to expose all this stuff, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but I need a
Well,
better
I mean, I don't know. 45 to 47.
the dash.
Right. That was the dash, the pause, the thing, the gap.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Right.
Insult my magic 8 ball.
Sick.
See what we get.
State.
Ask again later. Try again later. That's what it'll be.
That is not okay with me.
See you in 4 years. Man.
Still says Secretary of State is under the executive branch.
Right, it's a cabinet department. I mean, but I don't know what they oversee. I don't know that they oversee any military stuff, do they? I mean, I'm sure they have their own armed, people, but like every branch or every agency, own little kingdoms. Yeah,
State employees, foreign service officers, civil employees, local employed staff, diplomatic missions, U.S. foreign embassies,
interacting with other governments, embassies, that kind of thing.
Passport, visa,
Yeah.
foreign service institute, special envoys, ambassadors. I don't know. I was hoping there was I don't know. It was so strange.
Road to hell is paved with unleft garage sale signs.
I know. I do need to go because I've got to get to Ace Hardware to get more signs.
You gotta get get a 2-pack this time or a 3-pack.
Oh no, I've got plans.
Oh, where we're going, we're not gonna need garage sale signs. Oh boy, a giant Gumby waving them in.
If I can get one.
There was one time for Michael's, what was it called? Michael's, the craft store.
Mm-hmm.
You have those around there?
Yeah.
I did a gig on a weekend, and it was a grand opening. So I was dressed as what was called Sticko the Hippo. So I was wearing this hippo suit around at Michael's, waving to people, and I was Sticko the Hippo for a weekend.
Oh, if Cannon didn't have a heart condition, I would stick him in a costume and make him.
Right. That's what I mean. You could have something like that out there waving, a big alligator or something, or some weird thing.
I might stick him out there and make him twirl a sign.
Right.
Just no costume.
This way. Garage sale. Free hugs. Not saying who's giving the hugs, though.
I hope my neighbor stops by and I can give him a hug.
There you go. Great big hug. Everlasting hug. Like a UFC hug. Take him down.
So don't infringe on other people's rights and
Your
freedom.
rights end where mine begin.
Yes. And
done.
If you don't like it, just go inside for the weekend.
I know. How hard is it? Oh, so you pissed off because there's fireworks out there? We're going to shout at the sky?
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, seriously. Come on.
I'm sure. And to be honest, it's just I was mad at the beginning of it, but when you think about it,
It's
how
silly.
sad is your life?
It's petty. It's sad. It's miserable. It's just
to harm someone else who's just trying to get rid of.
Trying to get the F out.
They're just moving and trying to get rid of some stuff, and they're going to be gone.
Right. So let's give them one last
2 mornings. Anyway.
Might turn into 14 in a row now. Who knows?
Yeah. He probably goes to church every weekend. He forgot that one verse that says, love one another.
Yeah, probably the most important one, too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Yeah, bless me, Father, for I've sinned.
We all have. Yeah. So I need to be a little tolerant, too.
As long as he's eating fish on Friday, everything's fine. During Lent.
Only during Lent. Yes. You only have to behave. Yeah, that was, oh gosh, there's some religion where you only have to not sin while the light is on. But then once the light goes off, all bets are off.
I've done my part.
God's not.
I paid my heavy
God's not
price.
watching anymore. It's fine.
Right.
Oh Lord,
What are you gonna do?
humans are such funny little things.
Yep.
Oh
Make
man,
it up as you go along.
we have so much to learn.
Yep. Well, create the future that you want to see today, because that's when it's created. That's how the future unfolds. It's by what you do today, right now. And so that's how we need to live. That's it.
Yes.
Trust your gut, trust yourself, trust your intuition. I mean, and do the right thing, be a good human. It's not that hard.
I think we can do that. I think we can do that. Well, we will see everybody next week. And next week will be really tough on me. We're like hard.
Oh, it's fine.
Moving time, but I'm grateful for all of you that keep tuning in. I'm so thankful for all of you guys. You guys are the fam bam that I look forward to connecting with. And once again, we look forward to. Do you have the information up on Westwood?
I don't yet, because I haven't announced a public meetup yet.
Oh, I saw you talking about on the.
I did talk about it, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that. Given that bar closed. I mean, we have other options. There's another bar in town that we could focus on. We'll find something.
We can either go into Peoria or we can do Hanover's.
Yeah, I mean, that's another bar in town in Metamora. I mean, so it'll be in that area. I think we'll keep it local. I like keeping it local.
I think the local thing is so much fun. I think Hanover's would love, even if it's spilled out onto the town square.
It'll be fine because they do have outdoor seating that you can do.
October is great.
I know it'd be a nice time.
Everyone would have a great time.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
that's probably where it'll be. Yeah. Twist my arm.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. I heard that about you. All right. We'll see. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us. Please give us a like, share, and go to both of our channels, please, and like these videos. Give us a comment because it helps the algorithm. Visit my website if you're interested in connecting with me for the Arkansas Celebration 250 to celebrate all of America. And then go to clonewestwood.net. We'll have more information about the meetup in October soon, where we can all meet up together. That'll be great. And love your neighbor. Be a good neighbor. Take care, everybody.
Love you all.
Love you all.
I don't like the government right now. You don't have to. I don't trust it anymore.
America's not the government, people. The America is you. It is the Grand fucking Canyon, the Rocky Mountains, the deserts of the Southwest, the Pacific fucking Ocean, the Atlantic fucking Ocean. It is the grandest continent. And what the fuck have you people done? You have turned yourself into sheep, every goddamn one of you.